say, what would I do? Okay, number 2. Now that I know I got a word and a gift, what do? I need to manage my time because time is money. Oh, here we go. Time is money. Every man especially got to ask himself, what is he doing with his time? Because that's why people be broke. Had to ask myself, I need this much money. What am I doing with my time? Because time equals money. So you think you don't have no money. You got all the money you need because it's in time. You don't need money. You need time. And God gave you time is the only thing you can't buy. So use your time to get you money. We think about it different because nobody taught us. They got us using money to get time. Time is more valuable than money. So how do I make more money? I look at my time. What's the first thing I would do if I couldn't get a job? I don't want to work for nobody. Maybe you got a felony. Maybe you got an issue. Maybe you just don't want to work for nobody. What would I do? I work, how do I get some money? And I ain't got nothing. They won't hire me. Nobody will help me. No friends I have enough resources to help me. So what's the first thing I'm gonna do? Here you go. I'm gonna use my time. The time that I spend on my habits and my addictions. Here we go. You think you need a loan. They ain't gonna give it to you yet. What do? They wouldn't give me no loan. My credit wasn't good enough. The business wasn't old enough. I didn't have enough support, but I did have a habit that cost money. I did have an addiction that cost money, and don't look at me because I'm a pastor saying this, because everybody got an addiction, and everybody got a habit, and it cost them money. Don't you? Don't you? Here we go. Remember the last video? I'm started with nothing. No, because you can pay for your habit. For some reason, I found something out. I'm always able to pay for my addiction. Let's start with an addiction everybody got that we deal with, food. Food and drink. How much do you eat that you could trade and put in stock? How much do you smoke? We ain't talking about sin, talking about that. How much do you drink, smoke, and screw? Ladies and gentlemen, you are screwing away, drinking away, and eating away your money. You tell me you can't hold yourself back for 30 days for an investment or a seed? Let that sit. When was the last time you couldn't pay for your addiction? You didn't even think about not getting it for your addiction. God says, Abram, leave, go to a place I'm going to show you. His addiction went with him. His addiction to family and friends and needing people and needing agreement with people. And it got in the way. Every problem Abraham had, he couldn't even be Abraham. He had to be Abram till he got his addiction off of him. Lot was his addiction. My addiction be having more power than God in my life. My addiction won't let me not pay for it. So why can't I have the car I want? This is stuff that ain't gonna tell the truth. My habit always gets met. Don't yours? Don't you find a way to get your habit? Tell the truth to yourself. Ooh, I got goosebumps. What would I do if I had to start from nothing? I'm gonna take care of watch my time. Ooh, the guys that couldn't make it tonight missed a $10,000 talk. Because when I get through with you, if you do what I'm gonna say, you're gonna make money today. Because you're gonna say, you know what? For the next 90 days, that's what I'm doing with my ministry, I'm gonna deal with my habit. My addiction can pay my mortgage. My addiction can pay my car note. My addiction can pay for my dream. My habit can finance my new stuff. So a man has to be disciplined. What do you want more, your habit and your addiction, or your destiny and your purpose? Come on, guys. It's guys. I don't know if this will make the cut, but if you're a man and listen to me, every man's addiction first is a woman. Either your wife and girlfriend, or your wife, or just your girlfriend, or just women you deal with. It could be your daughter, any woman. It could be your niece. It could be your mama. You have an addiction with women. Now you see where I'm going? It ain't just sexual. Some of your addictions is giving to people and doing it. There you go. You putting your time in places that can't pay you. And you only think about it when you're dying. See, I'm a pastor, so I get to go further than a regular major businessman, because they don't do this. I do. When you're dying and they tell you finna go, then you start wishing you'd have did better with your time. Now the addiction is not as important. So I asked myself, I say, I want a new Porsche. They turned me down for this, they didn't give me that. But I want a new car. And I want the big one this time. I want the big boy. I want the big one decked out. How I'm gonna get it? I'm gonna use my gift. What I want to do now with this talk is to unlock your time. What I'm trying to show you is, if you work your time right, you instantly make more money. You don't have to get a raise. You don't have to make another dime. You don't have to have anybody give you anything. This is what you can give yourself. So the next time you get ready to do a business and you feel like you don't have what it takes, or you want to buy something or do something or invest something, look at your habits and your addiction and challenge yourself there. I ain't through yet, because here's the other side. You're going to live longer too. Remember what I said, time is money. You looking at it wrong. You looking at money for time. That's why you'll go to work and look at a clock wrong. Not me. I'll hit a clock by the hour, no problem. But I'm looking at it different. I'm going to figure out how to make this clock work for me and not me work for the clock. It's just an adjustment. The difference between hot and boiling, right and wrong, good and great, is 1 degree. Can you imagine? Gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, 1 freaking degree? Young bull, that's like the thermostat. It's hot in the house. Click, click, 1 degree. From 73 to 72, from 72 to 71. Watch this. From 70 to 69 is a big difference. Here's how I'm gonna close this one. You can do it, but it's hard. I ain't for the weak. This hard. This ain't easy. Watch this. It's easier to go from 1 to 9 than from 9 to 10. What I'm teaching you in these lessons is how to go from 9 to 10. Because you already go from 1 to 9 on your own. You that good. It's easy to get all B's, but to get it from a B to an A plus is harder than getting from a F to a B. It's just rearranging how you think about you. I'm the unlocker. I'm giving you the money. I'm giving it to you. Hey, here's another short talk. Honestly, I want you to subscribe to get more.